Ugh. Can't we just bring this to an end already? Can I just stay home and nap all day? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is the 10th of April, 2025. And I am using my voice for the second time. Okay. I got no lipstick on me. That's good. Let's see who's going to be the first one who tunes in. Oh, it's fucking cold. Oh, it's cold. Note to self, stop falling asleep. Stop falling asleep on the train on cold mornings. Note to self. Adriana, first one in the room. Ambrose Chamberpot, Natasha, Kevin Wu. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Arjan, good morning. Sam Malouf, good morning. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Travis. Good morning, RJ. Another cold morning here in New York City. Good morning, William. Good morning, everybody. Look, her cigarette really smells. Good morning, Colleen. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far as we get closer to the top of the hour. Good morning, Autumn Alluring. There we go. Good morning, Activity 79. Ooh, it's cold. Good morning, Mr. Metalhead. How is everyone doing? You glad you don't smoke anymore? Yeah. Smoking is not the best habit. Good morning, Phyllis. I almost started smoking cigarettes when I was 17. And then I don't know what happened. The taste or something like that, I just didn't like it after a while. But boy, did we have fun yesterday. It's cold there too. Next week it's going to get warm, so that's good because the cherry blossoms were going to be blossoming in Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Looking forward to your coffee. I just finished my coffee. It was good. So I hope you have a good coffee there, photos. ABX girl, welcome. No, I'm not sick. It's just cold. It's just cold, and I'm still like I barely use my voice. Can't read that language, but all right. Welcome, Duncan, Canisius, and PayPal. Oh my God! And Mrs. Metalhead Warrior with Mr. and Mrs. Metalhead Warrior with a $20. Yo, I'm not doing this for that. With a $20 super chat. Bloody hell, that's probably going to be the best tip I have all day, at least this morning. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Metalhead Warrior, for getting my breakfast, getting my train fare out here with a very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $20 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. Let me entertain you for the next 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, perfect timing, Quacky Sex. Good to see you. Good to see you, Memento. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so kind. Thank you guys so much. All right, now I have to entertain you. We're going to do a bicycle stream later on today. I have the chest mount. I can actually show you the chest mount. This is what it looks like. By the way, Cleveland rocks, Memento. This is called a Stuntman chest mount. And, yeah, has a big plate on the front. This is not a nice chest mount like Dandy from the Bronx has. He has the really nice chest mount, but that's because he has the freaking telescoping tripod on him. Oh, look at this. We already have to turn off. No, we're going to be on a regular bike today. We already have somebody spamming the chat because they are completely boring in their lives and they cannot maintain an audience. Thank you so much, Mr. Metalhead. Good to see you, Aubrey. Welcome. Good morning. So we're going to be on a regular bike. We're going to be on a regular bike today. So, yeah, I'm going to work out. We're going to ride our bike all the way up the west side of Manhattan today. We're going to go all the way up to, I believe, 114th Street. I think it's like 114th Street we're going to today. So we're going to a park that I've never been to before, so I'm looking forward to it. But the reason why we're going to have a regular bike as opposed to an electric bike is because we will be locking it up, and then we're going to like walk into the park. So, but I will have a good tour, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Good morning there, Dave, up there in Niagara Falls. It's cold in Niagara Falls. Was it snowing? It was snowing in Rochester, I think, last night. Good morning, Sally Skipico. Welcome. But we'll be on a regular bike today. A regular bike today. So we're not going to be on an electric bike. But looks gloomy. Yeah, it is cold, gloomy and cold here, Michelle. We're going to lose the sun today. We're going to lose the sun, and then it should start raining here in New York City later on this evening around 7 o'clock. What else we have here? Good to see you, Dave. Yeah, another cold one. Yes, indeed. A lot of construction on the pathway. Yes, there is a lot of construction on the West Side Pathway up in the 80s. No, in the 80s or in the 70s. We'll find out when we get there. I want to see what it looks like. Good morning, Dan. Welcome. Good morning, Lamech. Welcome. Ange, another rain. We got rain tomorrow, Ange. My forecast is going to be that it's going to rain probably in the morning and then off and on in the afternoon. And then it's going to get heavy again by the evening. And that will last until very early Saturday morning. And then I think for my tour Saturday morning, it's going to be like drizzly. So I probably will just do my tour and then come straight home and go to sleep. Good to see you, Christina. Good morning. Good morning, Gabby. You're a big fan, Lamech? I appreciate that. We had a lot of fun, huh? We had a lot of fun yesterday. Yesterday we did 26,000 steps yesterday. So I'm a little sore. But we did 26,000 steps yesterday. We walked just short of 6 miles. And we rode a bus, almost 50 blocks. So we did a lot yesterday. So I'm going to take it easy today by just riding a bike 100 blocks. But yeah, typical spring weather, right, Ange? Typical spring weather. It is what it is. Yesterday. And to everyone who donated, thank you. Good morning, Darlene. Welcome. It's warm and sunny. Well, we're going to get the warmth and the sun next week. I believe we're going to get close to 70 degrees next week, if not more. So I'm looking forward to next week. Good to see you, Helena. Welcome. That was the best stream of the year. It's pretty close. It's one of the good ones. You're from Kenya and you're 14 years old. I don't recommend watching this channel then. If you're under 16, this is not your channel. This is not a channel for you to watch. You have to be of age because I talk about things that don't exist anymore. All the time. Right, guys? I love talking about stores that don't exist anymore. I got to blow my nose. Everything is coming up now. Everything is coming up. Everything is coming up. Not fun. Yeah, 70 degrees will mean allergies. I don't necessarily get allergies, but then again, maybe I'm getting older, so I'm getting them. Oh, my hearing is all off now. Oh, my hearing is all off. Oh, look how romantic that is with all this snot coming out of my nose. Oh, I feel a lot better now. But, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Bloody hell. And Dave, down there in the great state of Georgia, with a $10 super chat. Dave, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. Dave, you better tune in later. Let me entertain you. You paid for it. Let me entertain you later. Good morning, Jeanette Trainer. Allergies do suck. Thank you so much there, Dave. Dave's been watching me. Dave, you've been watching me now for 9 years now, right? We got some crazy anniversaries coming up. 9 years streaming, or I think, right? It was May 2020, May 2015. So, yeah, this will be 10 years streaming. Good to see you, Jill Williams. Cynthia, we're going uptown. We're going to ride the bike 100 blocks. And we're going to go to a park I've never been to before, but it has a lot of really beautiful blossoming cherry trees. I know Dave's been watching me since Periscope days. That was 2015 Periscope started, right? I was the third wave of people periscoping. I was the third wave, or was it the second wave? I think I was the second wave of people on live on Periscope. Yeah, watching me 7.5 years, Mr. Metalhead. Where has time gone, man? I miss the days of nobody knowing what live streaming is. I missed the day. In a weird way, I still miss the days where it was only in portrait mode. I know you've been only 5 years is still a long time. We've been on YouTube now for 6. Well, this YouTube channel is 18 years old, but live streaming started here on YouTube about 7 years ago. I'm gonna keep up the good work, Christina. Got no choice. I got no choice. I gotta keep up the good work. But yeah, you can watch people sleep. Exactly. Now we can watch people. You know what, Darlene? I have to say, there was a moment was it a few months ago or last year? It was last year. There was somebody who streams himself sleeping all the time, and somebody like DM'd me, and it still irks me to this very moment at 9:07 on April 10th, 2025, where they were like, "Oh yeah, you and this guy do the same thing," and I'm like, I do the same thing. A guy live streams himself sleeping. I walk the streets of New York City and we do the same thing? What? And then they boast about, oh, well, he does like an 8-hour live stream. And I'm like, well, I've done a almost 10-hour live stream, but I've actually entertained you guys for like 10 hours. Like I did the radio for 10 hours. But we do the same thing. Good morning, Nina. Good morning. I think it's a little creepy doing a sleep stream, Stephanie. But for people find it interesting. It is a thing. Good morning, Jerry. It is a thing for people to sleep on live stream or do like a 24-hour stream, which that's something I don't think I could ever. The only way I could do a 24-hour stream is if I were to, which I still want to do, which is fly a plane around the earth. I want to do a round the world flight. But yeah, the voyeurs like to watch people sleep. And what people really do when people try to monetize sleeping live streams is they will have the TTS, the text to speech, going. Yeah, I know. He's like. Ugh. Listen, if somebody's having fun talking into their fucking smartphone at 9:10 in the morning, let them live their fucking lives. You don't need to turn around and pass judgment because your life is boring. Anyway, some of these people need to get a fucking life. Jill, it is. Anyway, sleeping live streams is that they'll have a speaker playing TTS, text to speech. And they'll pay like $3 or $5, and they'll blast annoying things in their ear, and then like the game is to keep the streamer like awake for like hours on end to make them go fucking crazy. And I can't do that. I know I can't do that. I've actually watched clips of people put themselves through it. There is a prank YouTuber who now is a live streamer. His name is FouseyTube, and FouseyTube's karma finally caught up to him, and he's like completely losing his mind now. And I have seen so many in this live stream career that I have had. I have seen so many people lose their minds live streaming. I have seen so many people go completely batshit crazy. Because they'll stay up for 3 days at a time, and they video the whole thing. So it's very interesting seeing that whole evolution of people completely. Right? Have you seen it, Jennifer? Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Rouge Jones. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to all the channel members. See, I'm still waking up. I'm still clearing out my voice. Have I ever been to Australia? No, but I want to go to Australia. Good to see you, Scarlett. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to New Zealand. I want to walk the Milford Track. People do wacky stuff. It's the internet. I mean, it's the internet. So you're going to see wacky shit. There's an audience. That's the thing. That's the thing about the internet. There's plenty of audience to go around, and people will watch anything. That's what I'm starting to realize. Production quality, continuity to conversations, and all that. That stuff, I don't think matters to people. I think people just want to like kind of mindlessly watch stuff. I'm starting to. I feel like sometimes I'm projecting too much of a like old media and television. And I feel like it's like I'm putting almost too much work into it at times when people really don't want that much thought into it. I don't know, but good morning, Robin. I did go to school for communications, so people are very dramatic, Christina, all the time. Drama definitely sells here online, unfortunately. Being kind and considerate and creating meaningful content definitely gets lost in the shuffle of right, Ange? Yeah, no, people like just mindless shit. It's cold, Ollie. It's cold. Good morning. Good morning, Hala. Caught Branchbrook. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that. Primpressive. Welcome. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I'm glad you enjoyed Branchbrook Park. I wish the signal was a lot better, but we tried our best. We tried our best. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm not the best live streamer, but I appreciate that, Quacky Snack. I'm trying to be a meaningful live streamer. Because I do want to. It's a weird narcissistic thing where I want to watch this shit 10 years from now. And I have done that already, where I've watched really old live streams from like Periscope days, which are here on the YouTube. And I've entertained myself tremendously. It's a diary. That's what it really is. It's a video diary. And yeah, I'm going to keep doing meaningful things, Jennifer. You had an Irish coffee creamer. It was gross. Yeah, you got to be in the mood for Irish creamer coffee there. No Coney Island meetings coming up. No. Good to see you there, Chick Summer. You enjoy my content. You're very thorough, and you learn things about New York City you've heard before, but you never heard before until I mentioned it. Awesome. I appreciate that. Hank Green has a book. Each video is a chapter. Yeah, exactly. That's true. Yeah, each video is a chapter. I got you, Chick Summer. I appreciate that. Never heard of a Hydrax. I love Hydrax. I want to thank Insectivora, the great Insectivora. She's a sideshow performer down in Coney Island and really all around the world. She travels all around the world. And Insectivora has a fantastic Instagram, and she finds the best and the funniest memes. And she was posting these Hyrax memes, and I'm just like, what is this little animal? It's so good. It's so funny. Hydrax is one of my favorite animals now. Yeah, Insectivora. You got it, Ollie. Insectivora. Look her up on Instagram. She's a very dear friend of mine and the Duchess. And I've known Insectivora now for like, oh my God, I've known Insectivora now for like 20 years because, I'll give you a quick story time before I got to go to work. I'll see you later, photos. I'll give you a quick story really quick. I was in a very interesting part of my life in 2003, where I was trying to figure out my life's direction and what I really wanted to do. And I started dabbling with photography. And I started going down to Coney Island. I loved riding my bike down to Coney Island, so might as well merge the two, ride a bike to Coney and take pictures for like sunsets and stuff. And I started going to the sideshow. a lot. Susan, you have a wonderful day as well. So I started going to the sideshow, and at the time, Insectivora was a regular performer, like a weekly performer at the Coney Island Circus Sideshow, and yeah, back then she used to swallow and eat bugs. That's why she was called Insectivora. But she later on graduated to breathing fire and swallowing swords. And I remember slowly but surely like befriending all of these just very interesting characters. And eventually, which is crazy, eventually building like really nice and meaningful friendships with a lot of these people. And it saved me, even though later on in my 20s I hit some dark moments personally in my life. It created the foundation for me having a much more fulfilling and meaningful life with real people, like people who I could really call like friends, like they're real friends, like they're not like I'm realizing as I get older that a lot of the people who I spent a lot of time with, who I in a sense fawned over in my earlier years, a lot of those people disappeared from my life for various reasons. I mean, but I'm realizing that people who I grew up with, they weren't really there for me. I was there for them, but they were never really there for me. And there were a couple of moments, especially now leading into my 30s, where I really needed somebody and I didn't have anybody. So I kind of regressed and focused on myself. And then I just went to Coney. And through me taking pictures down in Coney and meeting everyone in the community down there, it saved me from a very dark place. And I would not be the person I am today. And as lucky I am today, if it wasn't for that. So, you know, if you're watching this on a replay and you're feeling like nobody really gets you or maybe understands you or maybe acknowledges the way you want to live your life, I know it's sometimes hard, but get yourself out of your comfort zone and just go out and meet new people. If a certain place interests you, then go there and if you can, spend lots of time there and get to know the people, because you never know, you might end up just meeting some of the best friends you ever have in your life. Dave, I'm extremely rich when it comes to my friends. I'm very lucky. Yeah, sometimes finding yourself helps you find others. Exactly, Ange. It's very well said. Exactly. Good morning, Cake. Yeah, no, it's always best to reflect. It's always best to reflect, put everything in perspective, and move on. That's the way it is, you know. People are always attacking on Facebook and TikTok. That's the culture. That's the internet culture. I know. I appreciate that, Hala. I appreciate that. I get that. And there's another Coney person right there, Nibs. Good morning, Nibs. We share the same birthday. Nibs, you're gonna be in the box on Sunday. I'll be in Coney on Sunday. I'll be in Coney on Sunday. Official opening day, not this fucking Stunad Luna Park opening shit. Which, by the way, Luna Park is not 120 years old. All right, it's not 120 years old. It's like 15 years old. Anyway, they do attack in real life as well. But yeah, you know it. All right, Nibs, I'm gonna be looking for you, Nibs. I'm going to spend the whole day in the amusement district. It's going to be great. People attack people on YouTube as well, yes. I know, fake-ass egg cream bullshit. What pisses me off is I couldn't get my egg cream shot. But we're going to see the blessing of the rides. We have some musical guests that will be opening Dino's Wonder Wheel Park. The swinging cars, the red swinging cars were just put on the Wonder Wheel yesterday. The car, they kind of did it in like two phases. They put the stationary cars and the blue swinging cars on first. Now the red swinging cars are on there. Exactly. The more criticism you receive, the better you're doing. Exactly. No, I got a lot of haters, so that means I know I'm doing something right. Please, Nibs, please join me for the festivities. And you know, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, Sunday's gonna be fun, Jennifer. It's gonna be fun. We should be live. I think we're gonna be live at 11 in the morning or something. I gotta get up in the morning on Sunday, but it'll be worth it. But you know, and then it's gonna be hot. But yep, if she in the water, if she's not with the polar bears in the water, she's gonna be in the box underneath the Wonder Wheel. And we're gonna see Crazy Coney Island Kid at the Phoenix, and it's gonna be a great Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking very much forward to it. Tomorrow, since it's raining, I do have a stream planned for tomorrow, but the weather is not looking good, and I don't like I don't like walking around and also riding a bike in the rain. So tomorrow we might do an indoor stream tomorrow. I keep on thinking about I want to do a live stream where we talk about all the stuff that there's a lot of exciting construction projects that are happening here in New York City that I would like to show you guys and talk about and kind of explain. So I'm thinking I might just do something like that, do like a little presentation live stream for you guys. But Colleen, thank you so much. I will have a great tour. It is a lot of rain lately because it's springtime, so that's normal. But CB Earth Day, good to see you. Good morning, good afternoon up there in the Netherlands. I think I have mostly people from the Netherlands this morning. Yeah, take the bus. Yeah. Today we're gonna ride the bike. We have the chest mount. I'll show you one more time. We got the chest mount ready to go today, so we're gonna be on the chest mount today, and we're gonna ride the bike like 100 blocks uptown, and it's gonna be fun. It's called self-deflection. Yes, it is called self-deflection. But anyway, good to see you more, Miles. A quick drop in here before you go to work. Don't work too hard up there in Vegas, all right? Don't work too hard over there in Vegas. Hopefully, yeah, the Netherlands guests are nice, but let's hope they tip. I guess the petals are coming off the trees already. This is so sad. The trees are lasting shorter and shorter. Oh my God. But I hope they tip very well as well. Hopefully. Good to see you there on Adobe Online Security from Houston, Texas. What a username. It will be a traditional bike, Mems. So traditional bike as a part to the electric bike. We're going to be on a regular bike today. I'm just going to basically use the same bike I use for the tour. So, but I'm going to use one of my work bikes, and we're going to ride in the streets of New York. There has been a lot of rain lately. The forecast always changes, so I only really know about the weather about 2 days out because it really changes quite a bit. But as for my forecast tomorrow, it's going to rain. There's going to be a round of rain in the morning, then another round of rain in the evening that will last until Saturday morning. In between that, tomorrow afternoon is going to be like misty and shit. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the live stream I want to do because we're going to show another Easter house tomorrow. I want to show you guys another Easter house, but if it's raining, I really can't do much of anything. So, but good morning, Hugh. But yes, exactly, Cake. Fingers crossed, Cake. Fingers crossed. Why is that bell ringing back there? It's a bell ringing. It is saved by the bell. Another day, another dollar. That's right. Yeah, the Weather Channel shows misty and shit. Yeah, exactly. I went, if you don't know, I went to school for communications and media because I really wanted to be a weather forecaster, which I think I could still be here on YouTube. I have the tools to be a weather forecaster here on YouTube. I should start doing that, right? Do like the morning forecast. We have showers coming in from the south. We have a backdoor front coming down. It's gonna get windy. Today's gonna get windy. So that's gonna be fun. You regret it? Yeah. No, you can still take it. It's very interesting. Meteorology is very interesting. I don't want to be a storm chaser. I just want to stay in the studio, drink coffee, hang out with Sam Champion and Lee Goldberg. Yeah, I want to do astronomy. You know what I really want to do? I'm watching some of those telescope live streamers. That's really interesting stuff. I find that stuff to be incredibly interesting. Um, I went to school for nothing. No, I didn't go to school for nothing. I'm a tour guide, and yeah, I do communications. So I didn't necessarily go to school for nothing. Wouldn't it be awesome, right? Be a weather guy here on YouTube. Yeah, no, Ollie, there's a bunch of people who live stream with telescopes. It's really interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, yeah. It's, later on today, it's going to be windy. So, oh, it's okay, Adobe Online Security. But anyway, by the way, I am a college dropout, so I never got a degree in anything. So, take that for what you will. You wanted to take astronomy when you was in school, but then switch academic paths to become a nurse. There you go. Good morning, all calmer today, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's not windy yet. Tintin UFO, welcome. I'm doing great. You dropped out into 7th grade? That's not good. You should go back to school. You should go back to school. Dropping out into 7th grade is not good. Good morning, Trisha. I am going to have... Trisha, I'm going to be up by you. I'm going to take the bike up to the Upper West Side. We're going to take a nice, long bike ride. We're going to do like 100 blocks on the bike today. So, but yesterday, we had so much fun yesterday. I mean, such beautiful scenes. The Gantry State Park was complete. I got a pre-recorded video I'm going to post for you guys at Gantry State Park. What else? Going over that Queensboro Bridge was insane. It was totally sketchy and scary. But it seemed to be worth it, and to walk 27,000 steps yesterday was kind of crazy. Yeah, that's right. Grand Rising. Good to see you, Miss Tunes. Good morning. You're older than me. Well, it's never too late. Never stop learning. It's never too late to learn. So, yeah, it's never too late to learn. Actually, somebody I went to communications class with, she was in her 60s. I remember she was 60-something years old. So it's never too late to keep learning stuff. Never stop learning. Always remember that. Yeah, it's never too late to get a degree, or even if you don't get a degree, just like study stuff. It's never too late to learn new stuff. Yes, I am doing a tour today. That's why I'm up right now. Stream yesterday. I mean, we did all that walking, East River Park. We rode a bus 50 blocks. You know, it was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet. So yeah. But let's see. Oh my God, just like that. You look at that. Kick 813 got his master's degree at 57. So again, remember people, it's never too late to stop learning. All right, kids, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work and make my rent money. So I'll be on later. I don't know what time. Probably around 2 o'clock Eastern time. I'll be back on, and we'll do a bicycle stream today, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yasu Gris, MK, Yasu Gris. I want to thank Dave down there at the great state of Georgia, and Mr. and Mrs. Metalhead Warrior for donating this morning. So thank you guys so much. Let me entertain you guys later on this afternoon, and yeah, time to go to work from City Hall Park. This is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic Lower Manhattan day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those beautiful moments, and good morning, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys later. Take care, kids. Take care, kids. Bye-bye.